What's up everyone, Sketchblitz Gaming here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Convergence. Last time I played was absolutely terrifying. Between the darkness that was consuming everything, demons being talked about in eldritch lore of League of Legends, and Warwick just showing up in the sewers to hunt down anything on sight. But now, apparently, there's this conflicting motives between future Echo and current Echo that I don't understand, honestly, because Warwick is a monster. Like, we can't ignore that or pretend he's not. I don't know what Echo's relationship is to him, although considering that he was that other guy, I forgot his name from Arcane, and that Echo knew him as a child, he would have restraint and some form of pity if he defeated him. But now I'm starting to question just how bad is the future, and what am I about to get into? Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, or check out my Patreon down below. I have a bunch of stuff I'd like to show you guys, and let's get right into it. Okay, let's see what future Echo calls apocalyptic. To be honest, this looks better. If I run away, flowers everywhere. Just flowers everywhere. I don't know if I'll ever be able to come back to the future at this point. This is the destruction. This is like steampunk Arkham. It's like steampunk Arkham. Okay, let's get this held. Who's this?
Hey! You're not supposed to be out after dark without a gas mask on.
What? What for?
It's a citywide mandate. Either get a gas mask on or get inside.
What are you out here for? You're not bothering my parents, are you?
I'm not gonna tell you again.
Fine. Fine.
Yeet.
So the Zon Gray is denser than ever. And people aren't supposed to be out after dark? I hope things are better inside the apartment.
Doesn't look like it. Let's find out. Are they dead?
What are you doing here? I wasn't expecting to see you today.
Hey, Dad. Just stopping by, I guess.
Well, that's nice of you.
What's
Who's dead?
with all the boxes?
Who's dead?
We packed up your stuff, and we were going to leave it for whenever you plan to come back.
What?
Leave it? Where are you going?
Your mom and I are leaving Zon. Indefinitely.
They failed.
Why?
It's not the city it used to be. It's polluted and dangerous. Things are bad between Piltover and Zon. We're working harder than ever just to barely survive.
He's right.
And you weren't gonna tell me?
We don't see you, Echo. We never know where you are or when you'll come home. And the last time we did talk, it didn't go so well.
Zon is your home.
Does this place look like a home to you?
Where's
No, it looks like a ghetto
She's in the
factory
room.
with gold.
Catching her breath.
Oh no.
Echo, go easy on her. Please.
I can't. Oh yeah, everything's just gone. There's no defense from that. The filters aren't even managing to get it out.
Echo, hi.
Hi, Mom. What is that?
An air tank.
Hmm.
I kept getting lung blight from the gray, so we had one installed.
Oh. I'm so sorry. Dad told me you're thinking of moving out of Zon.
We aren't thinking about it. We've decided. We're leaving tonight.
Well, that's sudden.
So if I didn't come home just now, I would have never seen you two again?
I didn't know if you wanted to see us again.
Mm.
You weren't very happy with us the last time we spoke.
I'm sorry, but you can't leave Zon. This is where we belong.
Not anymore, Echo. The city is changed, and you're living your own life without us. All we have is each other,
They're right.
and we choose to find a new home.
Son, I think you'd better go. Your mom needs to rest before we leave, and you being here isn't helping.
Why are you being a jerk, Dad?
Thanks for stopping by.
Are you being
Good
a
luck,
jerk, Dad?
Echo.
That's so unnecessary of him to kick his own son out of his own
Defeat your
house
Echo
after he
due to our
finally came
parents had
back.
to make them wanna
No
move
attempt to
themselves on
convince him.
forever. This is what he sent me to the future to fix. To stop our parents from leaving the city. All right. Time to try this one again. See if I can do things differently to get them to stay.
Okay. I can't believe that I'm able to control time like this. It has to do with the flowers. Can I do anything here with these? E, Q, anything. Or are these just memorials? Whose are these? Jinx. No. I've never seen these flowers before. They're just a memorial. There are just support beams all over the windows to keep the building from falling over there. Crazy.
Hey! You're not supposed to be out after dark without a gas mask on.
Hey, sorry. I'm just on my way to go get it. Say, what happened to make the Zon Gray so thick and hard to breathe in?
Tixie manufacturing has a lot of nasty byproducts. Well, that and whatever Piltover's been dumping down here.
Piltover again?
No. Piltover's trash pile in the future?
A lot of folks think it's just another intrusion into Zon, but I think Piltover's trying to bury us.
That's messed up.
It's downright nasty. But that's where it's at. Not that we haven't done our share of nasty things to them.
What do you mean?
You need to get moving. Kid.
You know, Jinx, the rocket, the missile.
Echo? What are you doing here? I wasn't expecting to see you today.
Hey, Dad. I know. I heard that you and Mom are leaving the city, and I wanted to see you.
Oh. That's really nice. I didn't think we'd see you again. Hey, we've got these boxes packed up with your things. You want to look through and see if you want to keep any of it?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I don't know what to pick first. This one first.
These are some of my earliest inventions.
Yeah.
You had a sharp mind, even as a youngster.
Made of pure gold.
Oh, no way. Haven't seen those shoes in a long time. Man, this is a real trip.
Bet they don't fit anymore, though. You want them?
Nah, it's okay. I'll give them to someone who can use them. That's the bunting from the sun parade years ago. It was always the highlight of the year. Marked when the sun was at the highest point over Zon, and when we got the most sunlight.
Well, we don't get any sunlight anymore, so there's no parade. You want to keep that stuff?
Sure. Yeah, I'll keep that one.
Sun Parade, Codex. I have to read this. Once a year, something very special happens in Zon. Because the city is sunken into the deep cracks of a canyon, the people of Zon are used to receiving little sunlight, instead illuminated by bright lights in the green Kintec glow. But as the summer comes and the days grow long, there comes a point when the sun hangs directly over Piltover and peers into Zon. At this perfect angle, the light filters down and flushes the promenade and some parts of the entresol with a golden burst. Capri Sun. Jokes aside, the faceted glass and window panes of the city become reflectors, speckling the stony walls of the underworld with light spots. On this day, a parade erupts along the streets of the promenade to celebrate the annual occasion. Schools and workplaces close early, and people will flock to the main square. Musicians will bring their instruments and improvise new songs together, while dancers teach children new steps. There's bunting and balloons, and puppets and ribbons and confetti. And the costumes, golds, yellows, and reds, as far as the eye can see, headdresses, and mask are popular, with the white spikes and swirls stretching out on all sides to mimic the rays of the sun. Festivities last all through the day and into the night, even when the sun is dipped behind the canyon cracks that open into Piltover. The shy sun will come back again next year and shine for the people in the underworld below. I get the feeling that this is sometime... No, I can't theorize just that easily.
Well, that's that then. Your mom is resting up a bit more, and then we're heading out, taking the rising howl out of the city.
Right. So, I came by because I didn't want you to leave with anything unsaid.
All right. What do you want to say?
Where they're moving to, definitely. I don't want to be stubborn about this. Because the answer to this question is anywhere other than Zon. But they already mentioned how they're handling the changes the last time, and that was
Where are
confrontational.
you gonna go? Do you have a place in mind?
For the first time, we have no plan. It's scary, but it's exciting too. We're going to get on the Rising Howl, get to the Piltover Harbor, look for free spots on the boat, and then sail through the sun gates to somewhere new.
Wow. You're adventurers.
I've never been called that before.
The city's pollution, how Zon has changed. We already talked about how Zon has changed. He's sad about that. The city's pollution is almost... Finding out about the city's pollution would help.
Do you think Piltover is polluting Zon on purpose? Like, as an attack?
I don't know. I think we'd be able to tell what they were sending down if we were keeping the city clean ourselves.
So a lot of it's sourced in Zon.
Sure. All those chemicals being produced down here, I can't imagine what the sump will look like in a few years. He won't be able to be down there with exposed skin, certainly not without a mask. Even now, golems are coming back up, rusted and eroded.
Wow.
Yikes. It's terrifying.
Blitzcrank?
It breaks my heart. I've got to be honest with you, son. I'm not sure what you're aiming at. Coming back here and asking these questions.
Dad, I'm here because you can't leave Zon. I don't fully understand what happened between us in the past, but I want to make things better. I believe we can be a family again.
It's too late for that. You can't just come in here at the last minute and expect us to give in while you disappear for months again.
But it won't be like that.
I can't keep up with you anymore, Echo. You're mixed up with a strange crowd and getting involved with all kinds of schemes, and I don't know who you are or what you want. And so I think you better leave.
What?
Come get your things when you want them, but your mom and I want to leave in peace. And you are not letting us do that.
Okay. Yeah, fine. Go in peace. So that didn't work. But I learned some things. Zon is turning into a wasteland. My parents are unhappy with how things have changed. And future Echo is making some questionable choices. Let me try this again. I'll focus on how I can make Zon better for them, and maybe I'll try talking to Mom instead.
Okay, so I have to walk through after the initial conversation with the dad. Definitely.
Mom always said never to show up at someone's house empty-handed. There's gotta be some flowers still growing around here.
I don't know if I'm doing this right or not. I'm just going by the most human interaction possible.
What would she like best?
All three. What does she wear? What does she wear? What does she wear? The golden sun. She'd want flowers as bright as the sun.
Flower representing hope. Mom used to have a perfume with siren in it. This is good. Time to see if Mom accepts a peace offering.
Okay. Wonder what this guard's going to say this time.
Hey! You're not supposed to be out after dark without a gas mask on.
Oops. Thanks for the reminder.
Get inside, kid. It's not safe out here.
That was much faster than before.
Echo, what are you doing here? I wasn't expecting you today.
Hey, Dad. Look, I know you're leaving Zon, and that Mom isn't well, and I wanted to talk to her. Can I go in?
Sure. Don't get her upset, though. She needs to rest before her journey.
Okay.
Mm.
Thanks, Dad.
Echo, hi.
Hey, Mom. I brought you these.
Oh, I love the smell of Cyron. It reminds me of summer. Thank you, Echo.
Knew it.
I was hoping we could talk.
What do you want to talk about?
Okay, this one is just manipulative and wrong. This question is just, there's no possible way.
If you could change anything about what Zon's become, what would it be?
That's quite a list. Huh? I'd start with stopping all the fighting, down here and in Piltover. Then I'd make the Poindexters stop being war barons and atone for all they've done.
Seriously.
I'd stop Syntixi production and make sure no one ever uses it again. And turn the whole city into one massive cultivator so we could all breathe normally. And I'd see you more often.
I have to go
could
home
fix
in the
all
past.
those things.
And of course you do, Echo. You want to control everything that happens in Zon, but the truth is, you can't.
His friends are dead. I know already. His friends are dead. I don't have to rewind about that. And she wouldn't know about my friends because they're
Mom,
hardly ever
what do you know
around.
about Syntixi?
What does anyone know about it? The Poindexters claimed it was supposed to be a power source that rivaled Hextech, but it's nothing like that. And
Yeah.
they barely even use it for power now. They put it in weapons and aim into Piltover.
Sheesh.
Sounds like this Archon I know.
Why are you asking me this? You probably know more about Syntixi than me.
Yeah, that was a
Why is
facepalm
that?
moment for me.
You're the one always getting fancy invites from Kim Barons and inventors.
But it worked
Come
out.
visit my laboratory or join us for dinner to discuss a business matter. I don't know how involved you are with those people, but I imagine you hear a lot of things that go on in those circles.
Involved with Kim Barons,
Oh.
that's not good.
That's unexpected.
Huh?
I have to find out what she's afraid is going to happen.
What are you afraid of happening? To the city, to you and Dad?
I'm afraid of a war, of getting hurt, seeing the ones I love get hurt.
But I'll always protect you. I would never let anything hurt you or Dad.
You don't
It's
get it,
not
Echo.
always up to you, Echo. And besides, how can you protect us when we don't ever see you? Echo, I don't like where this conversation is going. What did you come back here to say?
What if you stayed in Zon? And I came home all the time and looked after you and Dad? Or you came to live in the hideout. I bet it's safe there. And I could try and sell my inventions or figure things out. What if we figured things out?
You come back into this home without so much as an apology and try to win me over with some grand plan about being a big hero?
Well, no, it's not about me.
Of course it's about you. You're not thinking about what we want, what makes us feel safe. What makes you think you know better than we do about how to look after ourselves when you haven't even been here?
Son, you need to leave. Don't do this to your mother.
Thank you for the flowers, Echo.
Wow.
Good luck with your inventions.
Is there any way?
This is wrong. This is entirely wrong. This is what future Echo would do. Push them. Rewind and try tactics to get them to do something a certain way. I need to let them go.
Yeah. Seems there's nothing left. That's the only right decision here. And if that's the only right decision, then I'm going to go this direction. Okay. So, right here. Nope, can't do anything. Then it's time to just say goodbye.
Hey! You're not supposed to be out after dark without a gas mask on.
Thanks. I'm on my way home now. You have a good night.
You too, kid.
Hey!
Man, so manipulative.
Echo? What are you doing here? I wasn't expecting to see you today.
I know. I heard you and Mom were leaving the city. I wanted to come say goodbye. Wish you well.
That's very kind of you.
I know we've had some differences, some tension. I know I haven't always been the best at keeping in touch. But I am always gonna be your son. Proud of it.
That means a lot to me, Echo. Hey, you should come on in. Your mom will want to see you.
It's time to say goodbye.
Hi.
Look who's here to see us off.
Hey, Mom. I couldn't let you go without saying goodbye. And that I think you're making the right decision to leave the city.
Really? I would have thought you'd try to stop us.
Maybe. But I trust you two to know what's best for you.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
Also, I'm gonna stay in Zon. I might not be able to fix everything that goes wrong, but maybe I can make a difference. Make it a better place to live. Maybe one day, if you want, you could come back to visit.
We'd like that, Echo.
We're not sure where we'll end up yet, but we'll let you know where we get settled, okay?
Sure. That'd be great. Can I help you with anything? Last minute packing or carry your bags to the Rising Howl?
That's okay. We're gonna take a moment before we go. Thanks for stopping by, son.
Okay. Travel safe. Love you.
Love you too, Echo.
Maybe this isn't how Future Echo did things. But I don't want to use my zero drive to control the people I love. Speaking of which, I should talk to him.
Yeah. So this means that he sent us to the exact moment where he had a conversation with them, potentially. Or rather, just after he had a conversation. So I guess now I have to fight him. Don't ever fight the Watcher in the Lacuna.
Did you convince them to stay?
No. I tried, but then... If Mom and Dad want to leave Zahn and escape the war, then I'm not gonna stand in their way.
So they left. Again. You see, Echo? You can't count on people to stay around. So you've got to learn to do things for yourself.
You were the
got
one who couldn't
backwards.
stay around.
They can make their own choices without it being about you.
They didn't get it. I was out in Zahn every day trying to protect them. Am, doing everything I can to make Zahn safe.
So you come back to the past to stop the Poindexters from rising to power.
Yes. It's the only hope we have.
I should have believed you. And you said things got bad. But trying to control everyone around you isn't the way to do things.
Tell me about it.
Hey, I don't want that future for Zahn either. But I think I need some time to think all this through.
Sure. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah, I just need some space. I'll see you soon.
Are you going to give him back the time drive? No? Okay. A breath of air. Why can't I go back? Why shouldn't I go back? I want to see his parents right now. Okay, nothing over there. He's not here. Good. Then I'll probably find some special cutscene or whatever back over here. I don't know for sure. Oh gosh, I'm not going to instant confirm that. I need one of those. They're not here. They're not here, okay. Guess they went shopping. Oh gosh, I gotta climb up these pipe stairs. How does anyone live around here? You have to be an acrobatic person to live in Zahn. And you have to already be rich to live in Piltover and be an engineer and inventor. Sheesh. Well, in any case, I'm going to end this playthrough right here for the moment. I will see you all in the next video, but I'm glad that future Echo did not instantly turn into a bad guy, because that would have been lazy writing, and I feel like I've seen it before in several Disney movies. So, see you all later.